Alright, it's video 28. There's only 2 videos left. 2. It's been beautiful. So I'm going to show you a little function called GroupBy, which is really simple but really useful. So it's in Pandas. We're going to load in Pandas, load in a data set, inspect it all as we've been doing every time. And then we're going to get to GroupBy. So GroupBy does what it says on the tin. It groups all your data by a particular variable, so like our series in this case, and then you attach a mean or a sum or a min or a max, and it will just pop out a data frame with that grouping. So here's an example. We're going to group this whole data frame by the column price, and we're looking for the mean across all of the other series when they're grouped by price. And what we'll get is this. So we've got a data frame with all the different prices, and this could be made up of 5 or 10 or 100. It just finds all the unique ones and then calculates the mean in each of these columns and displays it. So we're going to do this again, but we're going to store it in its own object, and we're going to do it by category, and we're going to look for the mean, and we're going to round it to 2. And if we quickly actually just look at that, we'll see that we get pretty much the same output. There we go. So it will give us all the categories down here, and then it gives us the average, age restriction, 4-star rating, installs. You see how it works, hopefully. Now you can then call actions on top of this object you've created. So if you don't find that way of viewing the data particularly useful, you can use stack. And what stack does is it stacks it based on action. So action is now here, and all the action data is down here, and it does it for all of them. This is cut off, but you can change it so you can see the whole lot, but we only need an example. So you can see how it's changed it. We can use unstack, which does kind of the opposite. So if we just wanted to look at the 2-star ratings for all of these categories, that's one way to do it. So not only can you use functions like that on it, you can also plot things. So we're going to use Pandas scatter to plot it. So we're going to plot 5 stars versus rating count. Expect anything particularly meaningful to come out of this. But as an example to show you what it does, do you know why that didn't work? Because we never had, thanks for helping me. So that's a prime example of why you need to have it, because it'll just give you this output. There we go, big line. Gets less as it gets to the top, kind of makes sense. And we can do similar things with it, but just calling one of the series. So if we just wanted to look at rating counts and plot a bar chart, there we go. First, so it gives us each category and then the rating counts for each category. So we've got like all the game ones are really high and everybody else is quite low in comparison to all the game categories, which also makes sense because game's the biggest category in play. That's how you use GroupBy. It's really, really useful. It can save you a lot of work, particularly if you're just wanting to plot things which are means of. If you liked the video, hit like. Any questions or queries on how to use GroupBy, stick it in the comment section. Again, support the community by hitting subscribe. And if you really found it useful and want to help us grow this community, then share it with your friends. All right, next video, 29. Time series coming at you. See you then.